want a chainsaw.
What? What are you talking about?
Some lady up the block is giving away all of her husband's stuff because he shot himself in the face.
Oh my God!
I've seen that lady. He did the right thing.
Hey, what's up? It's Deanna, and let's see what this company sent me today. All right, so this is by a company by the name of Prodcyc, and they were kind enough to send me this present, and let's see what it is. All right, so any guesses? All right, well, let's see what it is. Now, which way do we open this thing? Let's see. By the way, the name brand is Prodcyc. And it's a mini chainsaw, 6-inch mini chainsaw with rechargeable batteries, use for wood cutting or lopping heads off. Only kidding. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. So we get a instruction booklet, and this is what it's supposed to look like after it's, I guess, put together. This looks like a battery that would go on the bottom of it. Oh, cool, power tools. I really like power tools. I guess this is some kind of a wrench. And we get even a screwdriver. It looks like a Phillips head. Awesome. Oh, wow. All right. This is actually nice. It's not too heavy, if you know what I mean. But it's not too light either. It has weight to it. So you can tell it's very well made. And here's the other side of it. All right. What else does it come with? We get... a pair of gloves, I guess safety gloves of some sort, and the chains. So we get 2 pairs of chains with this, and another battery. You can always use an extra battery, right? So this is 36 volts, lithium ion battery. So far we got 2 of them. And again, we got a second chain. So we got 2 sets of chains here. And, oh, oil. You could always use some oil. And if you don't have WD-40 on hand and stuff like that, we got a plug. Okay, so I gather that this plug will charge these batteries. Awesome. And so now I'm going to build it. I like this case too, by the way. It's very sturdy, very well made. And so let's build our chainsaw. And then we're going to go outside and we're going to chainsaw some things. We'll cut through branches. Maybe I can even sculpture my my bushes that are outside, and my trees, and all sorts of things. There's a lot of things you can cut with this. All right, let's check it out. I'm gonna put it together and I'll be back shortly. I think I built this thing correctly. So that's what it looks like after you put the chain on. Now apparently I didn't know what this little part up here was, and I looked through the instructions and it says this keeps the chain always lubricated by having this little receptacle, and that you pour the oil into here and it'll always give the chain the right amount of oil. Well, I thought this came with oil, but it doesn't. It's just an empty oil bottle. So apparently there's bar and chain oil that you can buy that I don't have in my house. So I don't know if it's wise for me to even try the product out without having any oil in it, if you know what I mean. Apparently the reservoir is empty. So I will try it for a few seconds to give you guys you know, an idea of how it works. But again, by the way, I'm wearing the gloves they gave me. They seem to be pretty good quality gloves. What it says in the book is never ever use this under the influence of drugs. So if you're smoking a bowl or you know, doing something you shouldn't, don't do it because you'll end up in the ER. Okay, so apparently I was reading the instructions also, and you can only use this for 5 minutes at a time, then shut it off, give it 5 minutes to cool down, and then continue to use it. Now it has different speeds with this little trigger over here. Also, it may shut off on its own. So if you don't give it that 5-minute rule, it may overheat and it will shut off on its own, and it'll start working again when it cools off. So this actually also is, I mentioned hedges. You are not to trim hedges with it either. It's basically for just cutting wood. And when I say wood, we're not going to cut down huge trees with it. We're going to just cut branches with it. So it's really pretty much something that is light duty. So you're not going to cut a ginormous tree down with it, you're going to cut the branches of the tree. So I'm trying to think any other thing I have to tell you. But again, it comes with the 2 batteries. It comes with the 1 main unit, which you see here. This actually protects you, this little spot right here, from the wood or sawdust that's coming out of the wood. This should help you, but you really should wear safety goggles if you're going to be using this, because you don't want to catch anything in your eye or damage your face or skin. Also, do not wear loose fitting clothes. And I don't need to go through the whole thing. Pretty much, you know the safety. Be careful, as all as I can say is loose fitting sleeves, loose fitting clothes can get caught on the chain. Now, the chain eventually slackens up as you use it, so you can just keep tightening it with this nut. Always make sure that your chain is tight enough around this little piece right here that you attach the chain to, because otherwise the chain will become too loose, and that's not a good thing. All right, so I'm going to take it outside. Again, here's what it looks like. I need oil for that reservoir. I will have to pick it up. It's probably about, for a big bottle, about $11.99. You could possibly find it cheaper. Now, I wonder if I can just use straight up mineral oil, but I don't want to mess with the engine on this thing or the motor and pollute the reservoir with the wrong oil. So I'm going to take it outside. We're going to go outside at night, and I'm going to wear a headlamp because it's not daytime, and I want to try this thing out so badly. All right, let's go. All right, so we're at my fire pit right now, and I was already playing around with this. I'm not going to lie. So I get the gist of how to use it. And all right, so to turn it on, you press this little button down to release the trigger, and let's go. This is some firewood, and I have a headlamp on right now. Look at that. It cuts through it like butter. Absolute butter. That is amazing. All right, so let's find something else to cut. Maybe we'll find a twig. Here we go. You ready? Here's some tree branches. And I'm trying to get my headlamp to work. There we go. And it cuts right through it like butter. Yeah, this thing is great. Let's find another thing to cut. Hold on one second. Let's see. I see a nice big tree branch over here. Let's get that. And let's go. All right, you ready? Okay, here we go. Look at that. Boom, right through it. Here we go. Okay, so my verdict, this thing is absolutely amazing. Amazing. This thing is great. I highly recommend it. You have to go and buy it now. There'll be a link in my description below with a coupon code for it. So yeah, go and buy this thing. This thing is great. Again, in between each use, give it about a 5-minute rest so the motor cools off. Get the little oil. I found a cheaper kind of blade oil for like $5 on Amazon. I'm gonna buy it actually, and I'm gonna keep using this. This is great to cut through firewood and tree branches. Yeah, this is highly recommended. So thanks for watching another one of my videos. I'll see you guys all soon. So long. Actually, I'm back. I'm back for some more fun. All right, so let's cut through this heavy branch right here, and let's go. All right, look at that. Beautiful. All right, yeah, this one's a nice thick one. This thing you have to buy. I'm not kidding you. These things are great, these little mini chainsaws. All right, again, in the description below, there will be a link for it. Again, you'll get a 20% off coupon. Thumbs up. Thumbs up all the way. And wear safety goggles. I didn't.